I'm very disappointed by that. The First Minister has a tendency to conflate the interests of the SNP and the interests of Scotland. Something that would very much be in the interest of Scotland would be for Scottish Government civil servants to be able to give evidence to the Commission Commission. Perhaps if he does manage to have that conversation, he might use his undoubted charm to persuade the First Minister to remove that ban and let them give evidence.
Mr. Speaker, it is, of course, as I've said, both disappointing and surprising that the Scottish Government ministers won't give evidence and Scottish Government civil servants can't get evidence to the process. I want to strike a tone where I work with all Scots in Scotland's interest, and I'm just disappointed that that offer hasn't been taken up by the First Minister and the Scottish Government.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's clear that by next summer the Commission Commission will have completed its work and a final report will be published. In light of the fact that Scotland's First Minister and the Scottish National Party aren't really interested in better governance for Scotland, you see, we hear about the Tory-Labour Pact. I am in favour of a pact as far as the Union of the United Kingdom of Great Britain is concerned, as opposed to the arc of insolvency offered by the Scottish National Party and the swivel-eyed supporters. Could the Secretary of State please tell us what his plans are for the government timetable when the final report is finally published in summer?
Mr. Speaker, we can't dictate to the Commission Commission the timetable for their publication, but we continue to engage with it and will respond to it. The fact is that Scotland does get the best of both worlds. It has the benefit of a devolved Parliament in Edinburgh and the security of the UK Parliament, which provides that sense of security and stability at these very difficult times.
Anne Maguire. Number 5, Mr. Speaker.
And this is a question about the Scottish quota of the fishing quota for Great Britain.
On the management of the UK fishing quota in Scotland, but I am aware of current industry concerns.
Anne Maguire.
Does my honourable friend agree that the current EU proposals on fishing quotas will have a devastating impact on the West Coast and island fishing communities in Scotland if they are not vigorously challenged and changed at the Fisheries Council on the 18th and 19th of December? Would she further like to suggest to ministers in the Scottish Government that at this crucial time some of their proposals, such as dual registration, are more to do with a separatist agenda than to the benefit of fishermen in Scotland?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My right honourable friend has always taken a keen interest in the Western Isles and in the fishing industry there. Our focus next week is on the year-end negotiations, and despite the different policy approaches, we will not jeopardise the UK position in these negotiations, and we